Well, I've left it about 10 minutes. It's still a bit damp in there, but the sky should be still a bit damp, but it should be okay for what I want. Right, just get some pointy brushes. I know it doesn't look very pointy, but Chinese calligraphy brushes. Using the same colour, I'm just going to use like a grey. Green and red make a grey. Opposite parts of the colour wheel. I've got the colour wheel somewhere. I have one. And I'm just going to paint this, hopefully, in one go. I hope this doesn't spread. In a grey that was already mixed. And I'm accidentally leaving little white bits out there. Don't go back and colour them in. Colour some of them in, you don't want it all. All bitty. I'll do. I will use me pinky stick. Better if you can do it freehand, but if you get this bit wrong, it's going to look terrible. So that's all I'm having for that. And just colour that in. I used to go to Venice quite a few times. They charge you now. Well, if you could get there, they'd charge you. This is looking sort of the right tone for me, which means it's wrong, so it's going to dry a lot. Going to dry a lot lighter. But all the colours I'm using here is a bit of muck from my palette and cobalt turquoise, I think it is, and brown madder. And I'm mixing on a dirty palette. Dirty, unclean. And the quicker you paint, the more expressive it'll look. I'm trying to keep out of the way as well, because it's a different angle, because it's landscape. But this is an important bit coming up, so I'm probably going to be in the way. This dome thing. Actually put some blue in that. It's alright, still going to make it grey. Because hopefully it's all going to be wet as well. I'm going to be in the way here, no I am, sorry. Just, that'll do. Leave it, get out. Just back to me pointy brush. Now very quickly, once this is that's a bit blue. Once this is in, there we go. This next bit is just going to be colouring in, he says, once he finds his brush. Some cobalt turquoise again. And I don't really want to mix exactly the same colour. Too much. But I don't want that to dry either, saying that. So this sort of makes you get a move on. Let's get some sort of grey. And if I get any little stick there, I'll go quick with that. And we'll have a little gap. I'm not going to paint on my brush. Right. of some sort of... Oh, I'm going to leave that. Yeah. I like that colour. Just put my finger in a big blob of yellow paint. There's a big blob there. But I'm going to leave that bit as if it's been hit by some light. It's all accidental. And now, I've got a sort of a moppy brush. I've got to get a move on here. Just put the wrong colour in. Won't matter. See, that's a bit green, that, so put a bit of red in it to make it grey. Just opposite sides of the colour wheel. You got red, opposite the colour of green, the same as orange, purple, yellowy, orange, purple, blue and orange. Look, just mix them together, you get a grey. See, all my colours are sort of transparent. And this bit here is still going to be slightly damp. And I'll get it slightly thick as it comes to the bottom. Doesn't matter, count to 10. Ooh. It's alright, it needed to be darker. What it wanted. He says. Let it paint itself, don't go back and fiddle with it. Little white bits, windows or something. He says he's just going over the windows. Keep putting blue in instead of turquoise. But hopefully the end result will justify it. There we go. There we go. That's just flat at the moment. Oh, that's right. Touch. That's just plain water. With some of that mix. Continue it through. Now we can have a bit of fun. Probably a bit too clean water. Tissues. Atmosphere, smoke. Right. That's painting itself. I'll keep going back into that with bits of drivel. This is, I've done it again. Keep putting blue into me mix instead of purple. Probably so used to mixing cobalt and brown matter. I'm not bothered, won't tell anyone. Little flat brush, And the way I do boats is just get this in. There's a nice dark bolt and link the two there. Although I'll give him a mate. So there. You know, very quickly you've really got half a painting. Just wants so it looks as if it knows what it's doing. I'll just keep going back into this. But I won't touch it. Actually physically touch it. Just bits in. Right. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Right, I've done that bit of it there. But I might do this chappy first. Excuse me. Because I can see it needs things connecting there, but if I get this blokey chap first, and this is basically going to be the same as that. It's just going to be one big shape with the slight bit of detail. Oh. So I'll get the colours I've been using. A bit more turquoisey to match. Ah, that's what I'll do. I'll put a bit of that in there. It's spattered all over the building, over this water. See, it's pink water, but pink water. 9 out of the 10 comments I get on me for me work about me colours. You see, I've not even gone into my yellow ochre. This colour, I don't think I've gone into my ultramarine. This painting has been done in brown madder, cobalt blue and turquoise. And I've just dripped my paint all over my carpet. Oh, God. Right. Get that pointy brush again. So more calligraphy brushes. And just right, we'll do the same again as what we did the building. Bit dry brush. Just to darken it up, just have a bit of blue, a bit of red or something. Cover it in. Just clean water. Just colouring it in with different brush and oh. Give it some buoyancy aids. Use that colour. I'm holding my palette and it's dripping all over my carpet. Fortunately, I'm currently working on a building site where they'll be laying all the carpets. So there's lots of hot cuts knocking about, ice skips. So a piece of that is round my feet as we speak. Just nobody from York's watching. So I brush just to suggest some waves or something. Fingers as well. DNA. So all I'm looking for there is just to break it up a bit.